Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Now we are into day 6 of my road trip in Norway, and I can tell you that things has been really exciting if you have seen some of my earlier videos. If not, do check them out. Now in the last video, I actually shared with you our little road trip from Stavanger all the way to Bergen, and in between we did scratch our car, we visited the Langfossen waterfall. It was beautiful, by the way. If you'd like to check that video out, I'll put up the link right on the left hand corner here, so that you can actually go and watch that video. It's pretty amazing. Now, coming from Singapore, our cost of living is pretty high compared to some of the countries, and we didn't expect things can get even pricier when we go to Norway. Before we planned for our trip, we actually heard stories, we visited the internet. People were telling us that how things can get really pricey in the Scandinavian countries, and of course Norway is one of them. Now, when we arrived in Norway on the first day, we were in Oslo. It did not occur to us that things were very expensive, because what happened was we arrived in Oslo, checked in, we had our dinner, and then just went to sleep, and next day we were out. We didn't really feel the pinch how expensive things were in the country. Of course, we're not saying that they are overcharging us, but because we all know that Scandinavian countries itself, the tax is actually pretty high, and we just got to accept that that's the price that we got to pay. And of course, when we planned for our Norway road trip, the objective wasn't really about city tours, shopping, museum tours. Of course, museum tours was one of the attractions that is a must do if you go to Norway, but it was all about looking at the fjords, the road trip, the scenery, the hiking, and of course the cool weather. It was just amazing. If you haven't been to Norway, you should totally go there. So when we arrived in Bergen, being one of the biggest cities in Norway, we took a day's tour around the city center. We went to have a look-see of the surroundings. We have McDonald's, we went to Bergen Fish Market, we went to walk around the city, just to experience how is it like living in one of the biggest cities in Norway. Now I shall not hold you further. Let's take a look at this beautiful city. She's counting coins for parking, apparently. So one thing about Norway is that, in some places you have to pay the parking machine and you can only use coins. Unless your credit card works, you remember the PIN number of your credit card. If not, actually you need coins. And the problem is that we don't have a lot of coins on us. We intend to park a full day. In one of the car parks, it's 270 kroners. So you have to find 270 kroners worth of coins. It's quite a challenge, and some shops, even the hotel reception doesn't have enough coins. We even went to a supermarket, there's not enough coins. So if you're on a road trip, please make sure that you keep those back, change coins and everything. It may be very useful, but you need them. See, she looks very pissed off right now, but she can't find coins, and this is all we have. The items in this store looks like things that you can find in IKEA, but just that of better quality and nicer designs.
Go.
So you buy the dog food for Paris.
No, she doesn't use this. It's too deep for her. She needs something more shallow. But this is very nice.
This is one of the interesting things that I found, inflatable bath. But the thing is, it's made in China. That's my problem. I can get it at cheaper prices, maybe on AliExpress or Alibaba.
It's not electronic.
I'm gonna get an electronic.
Just like electronic does me.
Interesting, they sell a 招财猫。 the Bergen fish market.
Okay. Wasn't what I was expecting, but okay. Ah, okay. Something like that. Oh, the information center is there. Oh, can I only use the toilet later?
Yeah, let's go. I have a question for you guys. When was the last time you ever paid for using a bathroom, a public bathroom? This bathroom here costs you about 10 kroners to use the bathroom. Look at this. You pay 10 kroners to use the bathroom. And there's a security camera checking to make sure that you actually pay the usage of the bathroom. Look, in Singapore terms, that's $1.60. It's 16 times or 8 times what I need to pay. Basically 10 kroners to pee. 10 kroners to pee. I'll hold my bladder for 10 kroners. So this is the Bergen fish market. Yeah.
Not bad.
Caviar. Caviar paste.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or like, middle.
If you want the box mix, I have this one here. That is with the three best caviar we have here in Norway.
Okay.
The wild salmon, the leroy is a Swedish caviar, it's from a really small fish. And this is Arctic salmon.
Arctic salmon.
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay.
Cool.
Where are you from, guys?
Singapore.
Ah, nice, welcome.
I guess they're mostly Chinese because some of your friends here they can speak Chinese.
I can speak also a little bit Chinese, yeah. Yeah, but I speak more Korean than Chinese.
Oh really? There are
Yeah.
more Koreans here?
Yeah.
Oh okay.
Yeah, they're from Korea, for example.
I see.
안녕하세요.
So for value, what do you think was a good value?
From me until there is good quality, from me until there is the low quality.
I see.
Yeah.
Alright.
If you want to try, I can give you a little test if you want.
Oh that would be great. That would be
Yeah.
great, yes.
Just put the hands like this.
Oh, that's how you eat it?
Yeah.
On the hand?
Really?
Shot, like vodka.
Okay, this is from which one?
This one.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, okay.
This is the wow or the?
This is wild also, yeah.
Oh, this is the wow.
Yeah. But actually the caviar you have to eat it like in the bread. You toast the bread, you put some mayonnaise or butter on top and caviar. Or you can make with salad, with sashimi of course.
Fish. It's like those fish roll. What is? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's fishy taste.
I'm not a salmon caviar person, so it's up to you.
You want a plastic bag?
Does it keep outside the refrigerator?
yeah,
Like
Yeah, you can give it
How
outside.
long was it?
Well, if you keep it, of course don't put it under the sun because if not it's gonna burn.
Because we come from a tropical country, Singapore is
so
pretty
if we
hot.
buy it, we put it in a
Put it in the
luggage.
fridge, it's better. When you arrive, yeah.
Not freezer.
No.
Not freezer.
Fridge.
Just the
Yeah,
freezer.
yeah, regular
Okay.
fridge.
So it will last for how long?
In the fridge you can give it for, well, it's January 2020.
So mix it.
Yeah. You will eat it before.
Are these meant to be eaten like that, or
Everything you see here is ready to eat.
it's already ready? Oh, okay.
Thank you.
This looks this one looks like.
We've been reading a lot about Bergen, and seems like everybody's talking about the Bergen fish market. So apparently May is not really the season for business. Of course, in July there will be more people coming in, and the fish market actually has a bigger stretch, a longer stretch compared to what you see now right here. Bergen is actually a very touristy spot, and the fishmonger was telling us that most people will actually take the cruise
here during summer. Every day will be like 5 to 6 big cruises coming in, and there's going to be a lot of tourists visiting Bergen. And of course, there will be another route where people actually take the train from Oslo all the way to Bergen. That's actually more famous route. Yeah, so if you're coming during summer, I guess you're going to expect a lot of people here. But me and Kyra, we are here in May, so it's quite alright. You know, it's quite peaceful. It's still, I mean, there are people walking around, but you know, it's still pretty good. You like it? Okay, so this is the very expensive fish soup. 120 kroners.
Raw salmon with hot broth.
Ooh, okay. So they give you a real salmon, good chunk of salmon with broth. Oh, okay.
I'm gonna try. Yeah, it's got some nice seafood flavor. It's not fishy at all.
Here are the shrimps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4.99 kroners. Okay.
It's tasty, but I think my mom can make the same quality for a fraction of the price, but okay. It's overpriced. 这个刷身体的，是哇，就刷马桶这样。2 for 99。
我16块 OK 了。
要咯，2 for 99咯。
诶 OK 嘞。
喜欢它东西的。Not very late though. But I cannot understand. I can't understand any of this. I need to Google something. No idea. My mom loves apricot jam. Maybe I'll buy one for her. Right. Orange blossom and Spanish almonds. It sounds very strange, but it looks very tempting. Like, it's made in Denmark, but okay. Scandinavia.
You know, in Singapore, it's totally frowned upon to leave your dog or your pet outside, unattended, outside a mall, you know, where people are walking past and everything. But in Norway, this is absolutely fine. Just look outside, just check this out. Look at this. No problem for the dog. Just sit there, waiting.
Fish pudding, 好像 fish cake 这样。
奇怪 ，fish pudding。
I think 是 fish cake 来的。Thank you. 43块 ，Let's see. See fish pudding. 就是 fish cake 哦。It has those fish ball thingy inside. It's I don't know how to describe it. It tastes like, I don't know how to describe it. Like pasta.
Pasta.
Yeah, it tastes like pasta, but it's not pasta. It's like The texture is like pasta, like very soft pasta. The soup is like a chowder,
Okay.
so it's different from the one that's 120. That's for sure.
So apparently in Bergen you gotta pay to use the washroom. It's ridiculous. We are in the Galleriet, which is the shopping center in Bergen itself. You have to use a credit card to use the washroom. It's just ridiculous.
Yeah, and the funny thing is, what if people don't have a credit card
Yeah.
or something? I'll love to see the tourists coming out wondering how they should use the toilet, because apparently they don't have pay wave technology. So when you insert your credit card, you're being asked to key in a pin. And who the hell knows what's the pin to their credit card, right? Like, I don't even know that I have a pin to my credit card. So basically, yeah, you do have a pin to your credit card. And
It's ridiculous that you pay
either
to
that or
pee.
you try to go into McDonald's and pretend to buy something, and then you can get the toilet there as well. But keep the receipt, because the toilet is locked.
At McDonald's, you had to use your receipt to scan, because just outside the washroom there's a scanner. You
QR
need to
code.
you need to scan the QR code to get into the washroom. Keep the receipt, and then if you really need to use the washroom, just go back to McDonald's, because around Bergen city center is actually everything is still walkable. So yeah, you can still walk back to McDonald's to use the washroom.
The two tourists just came out complaining why the toilet requires money. Vanilla bean paste. Singapore sells for about 20. So this is 11. Yeah.
Hey, so you can see that Bergen is not exactly the most fantastic place to do shopping, because things can get really expensive. Something I don't really understand, which is the bathroom situation. I know I keep harping on this, but it's just not what I'm so used to. But just to clear up, we spoke to our receptionist at our hotel, and when we prompted her the question about why do we need to pay for bathrooms here in Norway or in Bergen, so her immediate reply was, who is going to clean the bathrooms? So the amount of money that you use to pay for the bathroom is to maintain the cleanliness of the bathroom. The question is, taxes are already so high in Norway, why are we paying for extra? You probably haven't traveled enough to know that whether is it a common thing to pay for bathrooms in some other countries, but in Norway, that's the thing that you have to bear with. If we are just talking about Bergen, where tons of tourists are always coming into the city, as you saw from the video, some of the tourists are really complaining about the bathroom situation. And of course, to pay for using the bathroom is one thing, the convenience of paying for bathroom is another thing. Now, of course, you may be wrong about the mode of payment. Maybe there's some other ways of paying. And if you're Norwegian watching this, please let us know what we have done wrong. And thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.